Good morning, distinguished guests, members of the media, colleagues, and friends. Thank you all for being here, especially for our guests who've traveled a long distance. As you all probably know, this plant has been idle for 10 years. It's had its own long journey to get to today. Once the pride of Trinidad, it has unfortunately languished for a very long period of time. Many people have talked about bringing it back over the years. Chris Kelshaw and Keith Daniel, the liquidators of ArcelorMittal Point Leases here, have been through a roller coaster ride over the years. But we are finally doing it here today, and we are very pleased to be able to say clearly that this plant is coming back with a vision not only to be as good as it once was, but to exceed and to do more than has ever been done at this facility ever before. Our vision for this facility is that it will be one of the most technologically advanced, lowest cost, and environmentally friendly steel mills in the world, putting Trinidad on the map, not only as a steel producer, as a critical minerals producer, but as on the forefront, the leading edge of steel production technology. So we are beginning the refurbishment program, or in fact, we've already begun. We have a lot of work to do, as you can all imagine. You can see the condition as you come in. But we've been only able to get this far due to the support of Plipdeco. So call out the chairman of Plipdeco here, who has been absolutely instrumental in helping us to acquire the site and to put it back on a firm footing. To Minister Jerlene John, who has been a key driver of the initiatives here to make this happen. And the U.S. Embassy, who have been very supportive throughout, the whole team, and including especially, I'll give a shout out to Jeff and Scott, who have really been critical in helping us tell the story of what can be done here and move the project forward. So today we are introducing our local operating subsidiary, the brand Ibis Steel Company of Trinidad and Tobago. We chose the Ibis because it is one of the most striking and well-known symbols of Trinidad and Tobago, and because to us it speaks not only to the unique place that Trinidad has with such an interesting and unique bird, but the environmental credentials that this plant brings. And that is a very important part of the vision that we have here for you all today. As you guys have undoubtedly heard, we intend to produce vanadium at this facility. Most people do not know what vanadium is, and I do not blame you. Vanadium is a critical metal, much in demand in the US and the EU, for the aerospace industry, for batteries, and for the steel industry. Our vision is to produce the equivalent of 50% of American consumption of vanadium. In other words, 100% of the quantity of vanadium that the United States imports. The vanadium industry is dominated by China and Russia. Greater than 80% of all vanadium is produced in China and Russia. So we look at this as a critical asset for Western critical minerals supply chains, putting Trinidad on the map as a key player in the Western reindustrialization and Western creation of critical mineral supply chains outside of China. So we bring that vision to this facility, which is a unique facility that has the capability to do that. And we're excited to be able to bring the technology and the expertise to lever the equipment here and the people of Trinidad and Tobago to work together to build something that is, like as I said before, new, exceeds the capabilities that were ever conceived of for this facility in the past. So with that, I'll just say we have ambitious targets, not only in terms of what we can do, but what we're going to bring to the table for the people of Trinidad. Our initial investment is planned at $250 million US. We think we'll create 350 jobs during the restart of the facility, and when we're in production, 500 full-time jobs. And After an expansion in the future, we plan to spend another $500 million and double the number of jobs, so to 1,000. So that will take a long time, but we have, I think, a lot that we're bringing to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and we're excited to spend the next several years investing and creating those opportunities. So with that, I'll just say thank you very much, everyone, for coming. We're very excited to open the gates with you today and officially kick off the refurbishment of the facility. We're planning first production by the end of 2027. So we hope to welcome you all again in just a little bit over a year. Thank you.